Hey, how's it going everyone? This is the Anime Man. Now you probably just looked at the title of this video and thought to yourself, do I need to say anything more? Yes, if you've been living under a rock for the past week or so, then you might not know, but Japan has recently announced that they are going to make a live-action movie to the ever-successful Tokyo Ghoul series. Now, naturally, when you looked around on the internet, a lot of people, both Western audiences and Japanese audiences, were quite against this for a number of reasons. A lot of people were criticizing that if you couldn't even get the anime right, then how do they expect to get a live-action movie right? Especially concerning, as we all know, from past live-action movies based off of very successful anime series, yeah, they haven't been doing very well. But having heard the news of things like live-action Fullmetal Alchemist and live-action JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and now a live-action Tokyo Ghoul, it seems that 2016 is the year where movie industries are really bringing together all of these ever-successful manga and anime series and just trying to milk the cash cow to get all of these live-action movies out, which 9 times out of 10 will probably turn out to be absolute horseshit. Now, concerning things like when the movie will be coming out and who it is cast by, who will be made, no information has been released as of the release of this video. However, a few days ago, the original author of Tokyo Ghoul, Ishida Sui, released a few tweets concerning the movie and the rumors spreading about concerning the movie. Now, I've left the links to an article that features all of the tweets in the description below if you can read Japanese, but if not, then let me give you some excerpts from them. What's interesting is that originally Ishida Sui wasn't actually planning or wasn't very interested in media mixing or creating a live action movie based off of Tokyo Ghoul. He says in his tweets, even though he did know about the whole media mixing when it comes to successful manga series, he didn't really feel like it was necessary to do such things and kind of wanted to live a quiet life concerning his manga career. However, in that same string of tweets, he also mentioned that if something looked interesting or looked fun to do concerning his work, then he was the type of person who thought, oh, it looks interesting and it looks fun, then I might as well give it a go. I might as well give it a try while I'm still here. Which in my opinion kind of contradicts itself within the same tweet, so I don't know exactly what Ishida Sui was thinking when he wrote those, but I digress. He also briefly mentioned that even though he can't physically release who will be cast in the movie, he did confirm, however, in these tweets that he did get an actor or actress, we're not too sure yet, a person that he thought would do a great job in the movie. He also briefly mentioned in these tweets that he was actually working with the director and the production company to create an original scenario and actually be involved in creating the original scenario, which in my opinion is a good start. I mean, getting the creator, the original creator, directly involved in a movie based off of his or her work is a great start. If Otomo Katsuhiro being directly involved in the full creation of his series Akira has anything to say about it, then we probably know that this is already a better start than most, if not all, other live-action movies. However, in his final tweet in his string of tweets concerning the movie, he ended it by saying one simple sentence, which I thought was quite humorous. 一緒にビビっていてください. So it's kind of humorous and rather nice to know that even the original creator knows that there is quite a big band of people who are quite against this. Now you might be thinking, Joey, are you against the Tokyo Ghoul live action movie? Like, what do you think about it? To be honest, I have no fucking idea. Having watched so many live action anime films and so many live action films based off of things like manga and anime games in the past, I have this slight feeling that this might suck. Only because CG is going to have to be involved in this film. Knowing the context of Tokyo Ghoul, and if you did watch the anime or read the manga, you would know that there are very unhuman things and very sci-fi-esque and supernatural-esque elements within the series. There really isn't a good way to show that off in a live action movie without the use of some CG. The only problem being is that since CG is unavoidable concerning the setting of this movie, and we know that Japan really sucks balls at CG, well, I'm sure you can add one and one together to get a clear answer out of this. Honestly though, again, this is very much like the Ghost in the Shell live action movie. We have so little information to go off of this at the current moment that I can't really say anything about it. Same with things like Fullmetal Alchemist and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure live action, which I talked about in a video previously. If you want to check that out, links in the description. Until I see like an official trailer of the movie or I see some clear footage of the movie, I really can't say anything solid about it. However, at this point, I can do some like slight critical analysis based off of this just from the manga and the anime and the setting and way that the medium of live action movies work, and thus making this video. The thing is, I haven't actually caught up to the Tokyo Ghoul manga at this point. I haven't actually started reading Tokyo Ghoul Re, so I honestly have no idea how the current Tokyo Ghoul works right now, but concerning that the live action movie is going to be in fact an original scenario, in other words, an original story or original timeline, however way Ishida Sui wants to make that work, I don't think it's going to be relevant to keep up with the Tokyo Ghoul manga. And honestly, I didn't actually quite mind the anime. Of course, second season, the ending pissed off a lot of people. I really understood that, and it wasn't as strong as the first season. And even overall, the Tokyo Ghoul series is not exactly my favorite. But I do appreciate where they're coming from concerning things like story and characters, and I do understand why Tokyo Ghoul is so popular at this current moment. There's a side of me that's actually kind of excited for this movie, just to see what Ishida Sui and the production team is capable of concerning this story. Let's just hope they don't fuck up the casting choices like they did in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this movie? Do you reckon it's going to be good? Do you reckon it's going to be bad? Who do you think would be a good choice for things like casting? And which direction would you like to see them take this movie? Also, if there are any other anime and manga related pieces of news you'd like me to talk about or share with you guys, then the best place to do it is over on Twitter. And so you can tweet me the news article or whatever you want me to talk about, and I might make a video about it like now. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. As always, like and favorite if you enjoy, subscribe